Hey everybody, how we doing tonight? I just wanted to touch base. I had a scheduled show. I'm not sure if the guest is running late or if he might stop in. If so, we'll revamp the show and gear it towards him. But yeah, basically, I'm just going to be on here taking questions for a little bit, and then I also wanted to let people know about all the new guests we're going to have on here shortly, or at least expected the rest of this week and beginning of next week. So, something to look forward to at least. But yeah, while I'm doing that, I'll be sitting here taking your questions. Oh, hey, Mud Rabbit. Yeah, me too. I had one more interview scheduled, but yeah, I'm not sure if something happened, but hopefully we can get together at some point. But yeah, I was supposed to have Rocco Fowler on. Yeah, no, I Michael's one of my favorites too, and that's why I have him on so much. Is because we really get along, and I like some of his philosophical ideas and what he wants, from the future, and what he wants out of society, and all of the self improvement things he's learned in his life as well, and his religious aspect of things. Yeah, it's his perspective is appreciated. That's why we have the pen and perspective on here so much. Michael's a good guy. He's always had good intentions as long as I've known him. But yeah, first I'll talk about the show that we had scheduled for today was with Melinda Williams. And yeah, she was going to do a tarot card reading, but something came up, so we just rescheduled. And let's see here. It looks like the show on Saturday will be at 3 p.m. this Saturday. So hopefully she's doing well and everything went well today and everything got fixed. And yeah, we will tune in and see her Saturday, and she's going to help us with some spiritual work as well. At least hopefully I'm going to ask her that kind of advice because she seems to be really good at it. She's a spiritual medium, and she practices a lot of different things, and it's interesting to hear some of the things that she does and things that she has knowledge of, at least that she can talk about. But yeah, so I'm gonna have her on Saturday, and hopefully everybody can tune in for that. Let's see. The other guest I have lined up. Let's see here. That's for Saturdays. So next week on Monday, I'm going to have a gentleman by the name of, or not, I said Monday. Next Tuesday, I'm going to have a gentleman by the name of Stephen Meyer. And yeah, Stephen Meyer is an author, and he's got a lot of information about the pyramids and what some of the technologies in the pyramids were. And so I'm interested to hear more about his information as well. Let's see here. See if I can give you guys. Some of his research is focused on how and why the Great Pyramid water pumps were built, and yeah, other issues including the problems with Egyptology and the logical fallacies of the Orion correlation theory. Okay, I'll have to ask him more about that one. I don't know much about the Orion correlation theory, but I've always loved a good Egypt chat, and I feel like there's a lot with the Egyptian pyramids that we really don't know about. I don't know if it's because of the lack of access to most of these ancient sites or what it is, but yeah, I was just gonna pop on for a minute. If anybody has any questions while we're in here, I'm happy to answer them. But yeah, just kind of doing a little wrap up session for the evening. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you're right, Mud Rabbit. The hidden history has always been a problem, and or just suppressed. I'm not sure. I mean, there's probably a few ways to categorize it, but it seems like I don't even if it's a misleading history about how advanced the ancient Egyptians probably were, but who knows? Oh, and Mud Rabbit, we're streaming on other locations, so we get comments from different services as well. But I'm glad you're monitoring the YouTube for me. I appreciate it. That's Mud Rabbit. She's always on that moderation job. She's a professional. But I do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. I was going to pull up that. Let's see if I can pull up some of the information that Stephen gave me, because I want to have this up so that the people can see some of the work that he does, and yeah. Let's see here. This, I'm not going to play it, but I can pull it up for a reference so that people can see it, and then I'll share some of the information about it. But I'm pulling up Steve Meyer's page here so that people can check out some of his work. I just wanted to make sure I got the right one, but here it is. Thank you. Yeah, thank you again, Mud Rabbit. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Share. All right. And then this is Steve Meyer's YouTube. He's got several videos up there, and we can come and check out at some point. Hopefully, he'll go over some of them with me. But yeah, a lot of work with the pyramids. Like he had said, the Great Pyramids and the water pumps, and having water pumps in them. But on-site interview, that's nice. Looks like he's been to Egypt. All right. So yeah, that's the kind of people I actually want to hear from about that research, are the ones that are actually going to the places and figuring it out. It's awesome. Yeah, you've got some very interesting videos about how, in his book, The Lost Technologies of the Great Pyramids. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of technologies in there that he'll be able to go over with us. This is awesome. Excuse me. Let's see here. I also wanted to pull up. Oh, hi, Tiffany. How we doing? Glad to see you could join. How are things in the Texas area? Let's see. And then I also, now that Tiffany's in here, actually, I wanted to show this to her as well. I said we're going to have a median on Saturday. And I believe I talked to her a little bit about it, because I recommend most people should go and check out Tiffany's channel, Divine Tiffany, on YouTube. She's got a really good channel, and she's out here trying to help people and promote a good message. It's great. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to definitely tune in. That's the plan. I will. I'll definitely be watching. I'm glad I know. Let's see here. I wanted to pull up Melinda Williams' page so that people can check her out and support her the best way possible. Go to her channel, maybe follow her and see some of the work that she does. And like I said, she is going to be on Saturday, so be able to ask her questions and get a little bit more from her. Not a problem. Thank you. Like I said, I'm glad we stumbled across each other because you're doing good things, and I'm glad to be able to see your page and some of the information you have to share with everybody. But yes, this is Melinda Williams, spirit rescue medium, spiritual medium, spirit walker, enchanted, angelic spirit witch, actress, model. She does it all. But yeah, she looks like she's going to be doing a live event here soon. But yeah, she's going to be doing a tarot card read with me on Saturday. So that should be interesting. If anybody gets a chance, make sure to go check it out. Let's see. Nice, Mud Rabbit. Yeah, it's definitely some good information. Yeah, I hope so, Tiffany. I think it's gonna be a good time. I really you pulled a card for me actually the other day, and she had done a free card read with me before, and I had said that what the card you had pulled for me correlated with the ones that she had pulled as well, and I thought it was interesting. I got a lizard, and it had something to do with dreaming in both of them. So in both of them, I got a lizard, and then also had something to do with dreaming. So I thought that was interesting, being able to find the correlation in that. But yeah, just gonna probably wrap it up here real quick if anybody doesn't have any other questions, because I wanted to make sure that everybody was informed on what was going on. I had some shows jump around this week, and I've just been doing nonstop shows. I've done, I don't know, at least over 8 hours just this week in interviews and everything else. If anybody hasn't gotten a chance to see the recent interview I did with Mark, it's amazing. He's one of the most intelligent people I've ever gotten to speak with, and yeah, I hope everybody gets to check him out. He's got some very interesting theories on. Well, I don't even want to call them theories because he seems to have them quite figured out. But he can explain, the propulsion of UFOs. He can describe the source of mass. He was telling me how you could build a Stargate. He was telling me how you could stop a black hole and get it to shoot out matter and actually release matter. Just the intelligence of him was hard to comprehend, and I'm hoping that we can get some supporters in to ask him questions, because I did my best, and I hope I asked good questions, but I feel like me and him are definitely going to have another interview soon. So let's see. Oh, what things that Michael said stuck in your head, Mud Rabbit? Because we always tend to cover a vast amount of topics, and we end up with all kinds of things by the end of the show. But we're very good. I think Michael's very good at explaining, his feelings towards things. It's nice. Yeah. The balance of nature and nurture and raising kids. Man, I've learned so much about that. I have a daughter as well. I started at a very young age, but yeah, it's weird to think how fast they grow up. I was just thinking about when I used to have the best naps in the world when my daughter would sleep on my chest, and now I'm thinking about how soon it is until she gets her driver's permit within the next 3 years or so. Oh yeah, he definitely does. That's funny. Yeah, I my daughter's still trying to survive me, but hopefully she can deal with my crazy long enough to make it through some of the craziness outside of our house, the real world. So, but she seems to have a good head on her shoulders, and I guess we can't complain about most of the things we've done. We I would say we did a lot better than most high school parents are expected to do. I'd say we're definitely one of the rare cases of people that stayed together for 10 years plus and met in high school and were supposed to fail. I think we did our best, and yeah, it's all you can do, right? Oh, so what are you guys talking about on your show tonight, Tiffany? Are you going to be doing some more card readings or anything like that? If you're still on here, you might be busy jumping onto it. See here. Yeah, I was hoping Rocco would get back to me while we were on, and I could hop over and finish that one. But I knew somebody was talking to him about doing another interview tonight. He's actually blown up a little bit recently, and he's opening up a little bit more, it seems like, and getting his story out to a lot of people, which is good because I worry for him. It sounds like he's got a lot on his shoulders and not a lot of people to talk about with it. And I want to hear more about his story. He's got a very interesting connection with the Montauk Project and a lot of information about Montauk, alien abductions, black helicopters following him, Apache helicopters. It's an amazing, interesting story, and I'll make sure to give him a one-on-one with me soon. Oh, Tiffany card readings, nice. Yes, I'm gonna put me on the list now. I will be there. I always enjoy the chats you guys got going on in your live streams. Good company, good people, very nice. I appreciate it, Tiffany. Yeah, no, I think it's very interesting, even for the people that I interview, because some of them, they don't expect somebody to just sit in front of them and wholly hear their story. I'm not here to pass judgment on anybody, tell them how they should live their life or anything else. My sole responsibility is to give you an opportunity to tell your story, and I'm probably going to be interested the whole time and want to know more about it. So we'll be asking questions and going from there. But yeah, no, I really appreciate it, Tiffany. That means a lot. I'm glad I've been able to meet all these people like Mud Rabbit. I've met through Aaron's show and through Red Pill, and then I've got to meet Tiffany. I've gotten to meet a lot of people, and I'm glad everybody else likes to share the love and support each other and keep this small community going. But I don't know. We're moving up slowly. Terry, how are we doing, Terry? Oh, one of our previous guests, Terry. He's got a pretty cool game he's been working on. I like. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate it. Good luck with your show. I'll probably pop in there later and see ya. How you doing tonight, Terry? Enjoying the night? But yeah, I was just giving everybody kind of an update, Terry, on like what was going on with the shows recently. We've probably done about, I don't know, 6 hours worth of content in the last 2 days, and then I've had shows be jumping around. I had 3 more shows I think scheduled this week, and so probably another 3 hours. So hopefully getting those all sorted out. I got one scheduled for Saturday, and then the next one's coming up for next Tuesday. So if you haven't gotten to check out those guests I was talking about, feel free to check them out. They got some interesting stories, like yourself, Terry. Let's see. Doing well. Aaron has recently lost. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know much about it. I knew there was it wasn't in a good situation prior to recently, and I knew there was a chance of that. But it sounds like you kind of actually just confirmed it for me. I didn't hear anything about it. So, yeah, best wishes to him and prayers, and hope everything gets better and stays positive for him. Positive vibes his way, because Aaron's an amazing person, and I don't want anything to drag him down in life. I want the best for him. He's a really nice guy. I wouldn't be here without him, doing this channel and getting to talk to everybody. After this question, if Terry answers, I don't want you guys to. I don't want to put it up in the chat. I don't know if he's made a post about it or anything, and I don't know if it. I want it to make on the live stream. So if I hear anything, or I'm gonna see if he posted before because I don't want to offend anybody, especially at a sensitive time. But let me double check something real quick. But regardless, prayers. I still want the best for him, whether he's going through something bad or something good or anything else. But yeah, it doesn't. I don't too much know. Just stand in prayers either way. So, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Terry actually got to talk with Aaron for a little bit not too long ago. It was cool. I got Aaron to hop into little random morning interview that me and Terry were doing because I wanted to hear more about his game and what was going on with it. And yeah, it was cool getting to see Aaron pop in. That's what I mean. The guy's so nice and so committed to helping people and hearing about other people. And most prayers to him as possible because he's just such a good guy. Edwin Sparks. I'm gonna put that up. That's it's really interesting you say that. It makes me wonder who you are, but I didn't. So we've been talking about this. I don't know how that works. I don't know if people can donate Bitcoin because you seem to have more information about it. And if you can give me more information about it, go ahead. Because one of our biggest guests is Michael McIntosh, and we have constant conversations where he's teaching us more about Bitcoin because I don't know enough about it, and he's explaining it to me as best as he can. So, I wanted to make sure we got that up there, Terry, because it's a good message. I'm glad you feel the same way. Yeah. How are you doing tonight, Edwin? Enjoying yourself? But yeah, anybody that missed it, we were just talking about some of our guests we have coming on, some of the guests we just had on recently, and a little bit of everybody. Just kind of giving people weekly update on what to expect. Regardless, next show is going to be 3 p.m. Central Time on Saturday. So that's the next scheduled show. We might, if something pops up in between them, we'd like to do some random interviews that just pop up in the middle of the week. As Mud Rabbit would like, maybe we'll get another one on with Michael just by special request. I think me and Michael have probably, done easily more than 30 hours, probably just between the two of us, just sitting and talking and recording each other. Like I don't even know how much we were allowed to release on YouTube, just because they're kind of strict about it. But Edwin, if you have any advice on how to do the Bitcoin wallet, I'm all about it because I need more information. I'm actually going to look it up because I really do want to know. Bitcoin wallet. Let's see. Buy Bitcoin in 3 minutes. No, thank you. What is Bitcoin wallet? Ledger Nano, Trezor Model. Oh, so these are different kind of Bitcoin wallets. Best online wallet for cryptocurrency beginners. I'm gonna have to look at this later. But yeah, if I can give more support options to people on the channel, I'm always willing to. I share my PayPal. I wish I got so. To give you guys an example, I started this channel. Well, I started like really interviewing people probably 4 weeks ago, and went from like 3 subscribers to 40 in, I don't know, maybe a month and a half. I'm slowly getting there, trying my best. But we've got over 92 hours of viewed footage of people watching the whole video, so that's good. I'm glad we're putting out enough content where people are staying interested and staying involved in the topics, and we like to do these ones where anybody in the chat can talk. If you're a regular guest and stuff like that, we always invite you in. You can actually join the Streamlab with us, and we don't mind talking to you on here as well. We just have to kind of vent you a little bit, make sure you're not going to do anything crazy the second you get on there. Yeah, me and so we did. I don't know if you saw Mud Rabbit, the one that we did in Portuguese and English. We did one recently where we did Portuguese and English, and then I just did one with Rocco Fowler the other night, and then it was after our Portuguese and English one. So Junior, who only speaks Portuguese, was there, and he was kind of asking questions. He was trying to, but there was some mic issues and some overlap, and it was just kind of hard to get our message across, but we still ended up doing a 2.5 hour podcast. Oh, you saw that one. Okay. And then the other one we did 2 3-hour ones with Michael McIntosh. So we have me, Michael, and Michael from the Penner perspective, and Michael McIntosh. And we just took probably, I don't know, an hour break and then did another 3 hours. So yeah, we just did 6 hours. There's probably 6 hours at least of Michael Penna and us all hanging out that you might not have got to check out yet. Like I said, but I'm glad you've been catching them all. That's awesome. I'm glad we're putting out something that you're interested in watching, and I'll try to keep doing it. I mean, as long as people are appreciating it, then I will keep them coming as best as possible. But let's see here. I was going to bring up the rest of the guest list, but the rest of them aren't set in stone dates. I do know that I'm going to have the author Peter Moon on soon, who has done books about Montauk and the Montauk Project. I think those are the majority of his books. And he's also done ones on L. Ron Hubbard and a couple other things. And since recently I've on a couple of the podcasts, I started talking about my experiences with Scientology over the last 6-7 years. I've been I don't know what I would call it, dabbling in learning more information about it and seeing how far the rabbit hole might go before people are jumping on couches and talking about crazy alien Xenu people. They never talked about anything like that with me. They were always. I felt like they were always trying to trick me. The most interesting thing, they were trying to trick me with kindness. They were trying to kill me with kindness and make me believe everybody. I remember the first day I walked in to the church in Chicago. They had 3 girls walk up to me within a second. The place is full of guys, girls, everybody, and they have 3 girls walk up to me and start talking to me right away, and just it was very much seemed like a trap. But the most confusing part about the religion that makes it hard to understand for most people, and where all the confusion starts, and it comes down to the dialect, because basically they will redefine words, and when you're redefining words to make a point, I feel like it's definitely a reach. Oh, I appreciate that, Terry. I don't know if many people would agree, but hopefully one day it'd be fun. I like just doing interviews with people. Hey, I hope your wrestling events have been going well, because that alone is a cool story. I know me and you could sit and talk about old wrestling stories for a while. That's a old school passion of mine, and I don't know, for whenever I dive into something, I got to dive into it head first. So I usually get pretty in depth with my research. But yeah, I thank everybody for tuning in. And if you guys don't have any more questions, I'll wait for another 10-15 minutes, and then I'm probably going to have to hop off and probably call it a night. I got to get up early and do some landscaping tomorrow. So done. I don't know. The last two nights, I think we were up till 4 a.m, something like that, my time. Just doing way too long of shows, but I'm glad we were able to do it. It was a lot of fun. Oh, let's see here. The last salute. Terry, Mudrow, that's funny. Sorry, I was reading his name above yours, but yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I'm waiting for the day that we have somebody fall asleep, in the actual video. I've never seen that yet, and I think it would be funny. I don't know. I got to figure out. I used to be able to do random bypass programs on other people's computers, and we used to do it a lot when we were gaming when we were younger. And so all the ones that had towers, we used to mess with people. If we saw somebody just holding a drink in their hand, we'd text them you need a drink holder, and then open their disk drive. And so they'd be looking down next to them, and all of a sudden there'd be a spot there to put your drink. And yeah, it would really creep people out. I did it to my grandma one time, and she thought I was in her computer for the rest of, God, probably her life. she told me for the longest time that I was in her computer and that I was controlling it and watching her. I was like, Grandma, I manually helped you put a program in your computer, and I was out as soon as we turned it off. It was it was interesting. That would be you. You'd be passing out. Well, we'll get you on camera so you can be the first camera sleeper, the live podcast sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I have a few shows set up for the middle of August. We can do one whenever's clever. I'm always down. Just gotta let me know and see when I'm around. Most of the time, if I don't have something scheduled that day or something going on, I try to fit people in whenever. So yeah, Terry, we'll talk and excuse me, we'll set something up. Yeah, that would be good. I'll see if I can set up like a Zoom feature or something, and we'll tighten up the picture really tight and see if we can zoom in on the snoring. And I can actually turn the guest microphone up on this side, so we can have the snoring be extra loud. See if you talk in your sleep. Could be a fun game. Oh, but yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm probably gonna get off and I gotta pop over to Divine Tiffany's chat and see what they're up to tonight. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody coming in. Yeah, it would be entertaining nonetheless. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in. And Terry, I'll talk to you soon. We'll set up a date, maybe mid-August or earlier than that if we can figure something out. But thanks everybody for coming in, and have a good night. You too. Thank you. Have a good night, Mud Rabbit.